new Black Wall Street. Do it right, build wealth, live life, economic empowerment, real tips, insight on the new Black Wall Street. It's on the new Black Wall Street. Here's your host. The new Black.
All right, beautiful people, man. Good afternoon, good evening to you. Thanks so much for joining us here today on the new Black Wall Street. As we're going to continue along our journey into crypto learning here today. So we're going to be covering I'm trying to find out who's here. 1 second, guys. All right, so we're going to be covering today. We'll be covering the cryptocurrency called Tezos. Okay, Tezos. All right. So I'm your host, ERGJ, certified financial educator, CEO of ERGJ Enterprises, ERGJ Black Bazaar, and international best-selling author of the book, The Black Billionaires Club. The book that I wrote, guys, is Study of Black Wealth. It's a study of the 12 richest Black people in the world today and how they built their wealth. And I just truly believe that if you want to be wealthy, that's a big if, by the way. But if you do, I recommend that you study wealthy people. Something like that. All right, pick up your copy of the book if you want to continue to study rich folk. You can do that by simply going to the website, theblackbillionairesclub.com, theblackbillionairesclub.com. We also do have a group. So we do got brothers and sisters who focus on building wealth and building business. And so if you want to connect with us and the things that we do there, you can just also find the club there as well. We do have tonight at 8 o'clock in our group. We do have Trading Tuesday. So you're like, hey, you're getting this overall, like a overview of the things that we're covering here that we do for the public. You want to go a little bit deeper and really start to dive into this thing. Then that's what our club is for. So I'll give the free stuff, but there's levels to this thing. So you want to move beyond free and start getting really getting some. If you take the free stuff, get the results that you need, but you really want to connect, then you just join our club. Okay. So anyway, we're going to jump into this thing, guys, and I'm going to share with you some stuff that I was doing as I'm learning more about this stuff. So what I did last night or this morning, because how many guys are, into this space and, you get these wild ideas, and as you're trying to figure it out, you're like, oh, I can do this. Oh, I can do that. Oh, this makes sense. Oh, so what made sense to me was this morning, and this is my Coinbase account. If you don't have, if you don't have a crypto account, you can use Coinbase. I think I already put my link down there, but it is going to be found in the description as well. And I'll put that link down there right now. So if you don't have a Coinbase account or a crypto account, wherever that is, and you need one, this is going to be your access into the crypto market. So what I did this morning when I had my wild idea. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me see who's here, man. Let me know who's here. I see Donto's here. What's going on? Donald, Mr. Hurst is in the house. Good. Golden afternoon. I like that. Golden afternoon, brother. Here's my queen here, Ayana, man. This is my ace boom coon right here. What's going on? Absolutely, man. What's going on, Vivian? Absolutely. So what I did this morning, I started looking at this account, and I said, let me go. Well, how do am I able to see my transactions? Something like that. So I started looking at this account, and I started saying, let's see, I don't want that. I'm trying to see. I don't know if it's going to show. Well, yeah, you can see here. So my recent transactions. So what I did this morning was anything that was not Bitcoin or my 3 or 4 what am I calling my 3 or 4 staking coins, I converted them. So I was able to convert all the stuff that I had. I was able to convert, and I did it on my phone. I was able to convert it from what it was to a staking coin. So I used to have lumens. I got free lumens when I took my classes and stuff like that. I converted it to a staking coin. All right. So I have 3 staking coins, and I'll show you those right here. So I have Cosmos, I have Tezos, which we're going to look over today. I got DAI, and I also have this thing called Algo, which is not showing here. I got Algo. So those are 4 different staking coins that I have to get staking rewards, which is they pay me, for just holding the coin. So I was like, well, if I'm going to hold anything over here on Coinbase, this to me, it's going to be more of stable, steady income for me to hold it in one of these staking rewards, then bank on its appreciation. Now, here's the cool thing, because I love Algo, by the way. I love Algo. Algo is like this Algorand right here. Let me show y'all. This is what we went over yesterday. Algo right now, if we look at it from the year standpoint, it actually has appreciated 134. So today it was down. It was down this morning because I probably did this. Hold on, it's 12:02 now. I did this probably about 2 o'clock in the morning when it was about, 4. It's about here, about 55 cents or whatever. So it was down for the day. It's down 6%. So I said, well, hey, let me go ahead and transfer or convert my stuff like here. I can keep clear. I can convert. I can convert whatever I got, which I don't have much now. I used to have a whole bunch of other stuff just doing nothing. So I converted it to my staking coins so I can get that interest going, get interest working on my behalf right now. An interesting thing about Algo, which I like, if I can go any further than this thing, I got to go with different places to get the information I need, is oh, look at this. I got to read more about vaults. Anyway, right here for my Algo rewards, they pay daily, right? So I got my Algo, I got my Algo here. I'm earning 6% annual rewards, and it actually pays me every day. So every day, and it just keep going up. So I said, well, if I'm just going to sit here and have some coins that I've acquired, things that I've gotten from taking classes and tests, I'm going to convert it to something that can be moving every day, and I got to keep my eyes on it. So I want you guys to know I got 4 different crypto accounts. This is just one. So this is not the one I want to be paying attention to. So this is going to be the one where I just store crypto, for a long term, let it grow, and I might move it somewhere else or something like that. So I was like super excited about my little aha moment this morning, as well, right? So that's what you do, Ayana. You keep what I do. I keep as a small portion. It's paid in already a reward. It's paid as already a reward. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So I just keep it over there. So this is just, I'm just sharing with you guys some of the stuff I'm doing. Obviously, I probably shouldn't be sharing it from everybody, but it don't matter. Most people ain't gonna do nothing with it anyway, so it don't matter. That's just the name of the game. So anyway, Tezos, that's what we're gonna be covering today. Tezos is a $2.88 crypto, right? We're covering Tezos XTZ. It's I guess you could say it's coin ticker. We can call it that, coin ticker, something like that. And it's $2.88 now. It's down 4% for the day. Over the past hour, though, it's starting to move. It's starting to turn around. Over the past week, it's down 5%. Over the past month, though, it's up 42%. And over the past year, it's up 89%. So if a year ago you would have heard about this thing and you just invested in Tezos, again, this is also a staking coin. Your asset could have grown 89%, which that's we're not seeing. We're seeing some stocks that are doing that, but then it also is paying you what we consider in the stock world we'll call it a dividend, but in this world it's called staking. So very similar stuff going on with digital currency and digital markets there's also happening in other markets, stock markets, forex markets, and stuff like that. So I'm just trying to draw the comparison so you guys understand, like, this is not like rocket science. You know what I mean? It's just It's just a different way of doing some of the stuff that we're already doing, if that makes sense. So at any rate, I'll make this a little bit bigger for you guys so you guys can see it. I'll take this banner down. So just make sure, and I'll try to, I guess I can try to make this bigger, about like that, something like that. So the market cap, $2.1 billion. So it's $2.1 billion in flowing through this Tezos coin. That will represent the circulating supply, which is 758 million coins that are circulating between buyers and sellers, multiplied times the price of the coin, which is $2.90. And that's how we get 2.1 billion. Over the past 24 hours, we have 368 million transactions that are taking place. And so I want you to think about that for a second and say, man, if this wasn't a thing, if this was not a thing, and I think at this point we can say it's a thing, but if it were not a thing, for those who are still skeptical and all that stuff, if it were not a thing, then why are we having 368 million transactions taking place? But what that means is it's probably not a thing for you. You know what I'm saying? It's a thing, but not a thing for me. So we got 368 million transactions. That's mean between people that have bought or sold, or accounts that have bought and sold over the past 24 hours. This particular coin is the 14th most held coin on this Coinbase, which we can consider to be a crypto market platform. Coinbase is a marketplace. It's where buyers and sellers can come to buy and sell goods. In this particular case, that goods would be crypto. That asset would be crypto. And we're looking at one of those cryptos right now, which is XTZ. Now, the reason why we kind of have to go over this or start, ramping up our education, rampantly, is because there are over 8,327 cryptocurrencies in the world. So if I don't try to at least hit one a day, I'm just trying to advance my knowledge and things that I don't know. So if I'm just saying, hey, at least just try to hit one a day, that's only going to get us 365 in the year. That's not even scratching the surface. But I guess it is scratching the surface. How do you eat an elephant one bite at a time? So I literally could do one crypto a day. If it stands where it is right now, we'll take 8,327. We're going to divide that by 365, and we're going to see how long it's going to take for us to actually go through all the cryptocurrencies if we don't create any more. So it would take 22 years. It'll take almost 23 years for us to cover 8,327 cryptocurrencies if we were simply to do one a day. Everybody putting comments on, wow. That's why self-education leads to a fortune, while your formal education only got you your job that you might hate. Hopefully you like your job, though. I'm not going to say you hate it. Hopefully you like your job. But understand, man, listen, take some of that money you're getting and start making that money work for you, and retire rich and build wealth. Okay. So I literally could do this every day for the next 23 years, covering a cryptocurrency a day that's out there, finding out what we can about it. And it would take 23 years, 2 decades. And that's not without them even creating more cryptocurrencies along the way. Okay. You see how far back we are as far as our knowledge is concerned in this cryptocurrency space? This is why I'm doing this. For those that want to learn, we're here. I'm going to do my best. I'm going to share it with you. I don't know what else somebody else is going to do. Anyway, so trading activity, guys, on this Coinbase platform for this Tezos over the past, since 740, represent a lot of buying going on, about a lot of buying. So the bulls are starting to win. I like that they have this down here. Now look at this, the typical hold time. Those who invest or those who acquire Tezos typically hold it for a month and a half. Okay, and I can see why. That's 4.63% annual percentage rate that they're paying. So when you hold Tezos on Coinbase, you earn a staking reward. 4.63% is estimated annual rate of return, which may change over time. It's based on the Tezos staking rewards generated. Okay, and then we can click on here to learn more. Right. And then, we've covered staking over the past 3 days, but we'll cover it again just in case we got some new people who saying, you know what, they over there teaching, I might as well show up to learn. You know what I'm saying? Might as well. Okay, what's this? As of August 15, Coinbase added Tezos, so I support assets going back in qualifying countries who are able to buy, sell, send, and receive Tezos. For info on which products and regions will support the new asset, that was back in 2019. Please see our supported currencies page. Okay, so Oh, look at this. Okay, we got some information. So what is Tezos? Tezos is a blockchain platform designed to support smart contracts and decentralized applications. That sounds like Ethereum. Its features include a formal verification system, proof of stake, which is the staking part, designed to enable transparent, democratic stakeholder community. A transparent, democratic. Okay, I got the transparent part, but where's the democratic part come in? I don't understand that. To learn more about Tezos, visit the Tezos Coinbase Earn page. Okay. What is this? Oh, we got some lessons. Now, here's where, if you had lessons, you could come here once you get your Coinbase account. You take these lessons. They actually pay you to take these lessons. So that we're going to do in just a second here. All right, we'll come back to that. So what is proof of stake? Proof of stake is a type of consensus algorithm by which a cryptocurrency blockchain network aims to achieve distributed consensus. Please see this help article for more information on how staking works on Coinbase, whether supporting your country. So this could, if you're watching from another country outside the United States, you need to come here and make sure that it works. I know that I don't know what country that may be for you, but make sure you check that before you decide whatever you're going to decide. It lets you know what works in your country, what's supporting your country, what's not. Staking Tezos. So Tezos is eligible for staking on Coinbase.com. For information, please see our staking help article. So can I send XTZ to Coinbase? Yes, but please be sure to send XTZ to and from Coinbase the same way you send all your other assets with their own separate wallet to the correct address. Select the deposit button next to our XTZ wallet and view the XTZ deposit address. 60 confirmations are required. So it goes through 60 confirmations to confirm the buyer to the sender, which would be whoever's sending it to the deposit location before it is shown in your account. But it only takes 60 seconds to complete. This is the power of computing. You now have access to incoming XTZ sends for up to 1 hour. So after it's confirmed, you won't have access to it for just 1 hour. Not 1 day, not 3 days, not all that stuff that you might get with your traditional financial banking system. You will not see this as this transaction is pending for this period of time. There are two different types of addresses for XTZ are both supported on Coinbase. Addresses that start with KT or TZ. Your XTZ wallet address on Coinbase will always be a TZ address. Is there a minimal withdrawal amount? There's a 1 XTZ withdrawal minimum to send XTZ from Coinbase Pro to an external address. There's no minimal withdrawal to send XTZ from Coinbase.com. Users are still able to send less than 1 XTZ between Pro and Coinbase. So that's just saying, hey, Coinbase.com is what we're on right now. If you are a trader, you would have a Coinbase Pro account, and you can actually send your crypto between the different accounts. Basically, in minimum quantity. So that's what that is saying right there. Any questions? I want to make sure. I know you guys are probably listening, grabbing all this information. For the newcomer, can you explain to them what a staking coin is? Yeah, sure. So we'll come on over here. We'll say the staking help article for our new people. We did this again. So what is staking? Okay. Staking is the process of actively participating. Everybody put in console active. You got to actively participating, although we're like passively doing it, right? So I'm actively participating because I chose to go ahead and acquire the coin and hold it. That's my active participation in the transaction and the validation of the transaction. So that will go into what we just heard about the 60 confirmations. By me holding the coin, I'm helping to validate or to confirm things that are happening on this blockchain technology that's underlying or undermining the Tezos coin on a proof of stake blockchain. Of these blockchains, anyone with a minimum required balance of a specific cryptocurrency, in this particular case, that specific cryptocurrency would be Tezos, can validate transactions and earn staking rewards. This is why we start using the term, the more you learn, the more you earn. See, I didn't know this a week ago. Now I know this, and I'm using it to my advantage already. Matter of fact, I know Avaya, once we went over that, Saturday, you said, let me go ahead and drop $50 over here and see what we can do what it do. Got to make it do what it do. So we over here learning, and we're putting what we learn into practice. That's the difference between knowledge and wisdom We know it. Now we go do it. We see that it works. We've applied what we know, and we start getting paid. That's what's happening to us here that are tuning in, specifically the BBC members, because that's just what we do. We don't wait. we don't contemplate. Oh, that's the new information. Oh, let me see if it works. Let me try. Oh, I like what I just got. Let me keep doing it. How does staking work? When the minimum balance is met, a node deposits that amount. The node will be that computer thing. Deposits amount of cryptocurrency into the network as a stake. So this is happening for you automatically while you just because you decided to actively participate by acquiring one of these specific cryptocurrencies, it goes to work for you. Now, how many guys want to be in a position where your money goes to work for you? You just simply decide that you want to participate and it does all the work for you. That's basically what we're doing. The size of the stake is directly proportional to the chances of that node being chosen to forge the next block. So the more that you decide to actively participate, the more opportunity you provide for yourself, right, or for your money to go out and bring back more money. It's directly proportional. So if I just got a little bit, I got little chances. If I increase that little, that's why I went and sold all this. I said, wait a second, I need to go ahead and increase a little bit. Go ahead and get some more. And let it go to work. Let it do what it do. If the node successfully creates a block, the validator receives a reward. We would be the validators, and we didn't do anything. Our active participation was acquisition, and then we put ourselves in position to on a specific currency. In this particular case, Tezos, and we start putting ourselves in position to validate transactions. It's like we got hired by our money to hire our money. We got hired, right, by our money to employ our money. That's basically what I hear. Validators lose part of their stake if they double sign or attempt to attack the network, and that doesn't really happen much. Okay, so that's staking, and then obviously as we get to that's the reward part. So the reward in this particular case is 4.63% APY estimated, and I don't know how. How often. I guess I can find that out over here probably. Let me see here. Let's see if we can find out. Where would that be? I'll probably be over here. Let me see. We can find out. All right. So when you hold Tezos on Coinbase, you earn a staking reward. 4.63 is estimated annual rewards rate, which may change over time. It's based on Tezos staking rewards. The rewards that have been added here, I haven't had any rewarded yet, but I got some pending. So this is Coinbase estimate of the rewards not yet added to your account. Actual rewards are calculated by the network. Your first reward should appear 35 to 40 days after each purchase or transfer. After that, you'll receive rewards about every 3 to 6 days. So I got to wait basically a month to get my first reward to go from pending to received. And then every 3 to 6 days after that, every week, I'm going to get paid. Oh, my money, you see what I'm saying? Every week I'm going to get paid after that until I either sell my stake or that's it. I mean, I can add to my stake. I can acquire more if I want to. So yeah, I'm good with that. I'm pretty good with that. I like that. Okay. All right, let's go back. Where am I going? Well, come on back over here. Come on back to my Tezos. You can't play with my yo-yo. All right, Tezos. All right, and then so let's find out what is Tezos.
Lesson number 1. What is Tezos? Tezos is a cryptocurrency and blockchain designed for safety, open participation, and upgradability. It started in 2014 with an observation that existing blockchains lacked a way to coordinate decisions and upgrades. In other blockchain communities, developers and miners would argue over changes, causing splits in the community, network forks, and slower innovation. Tezos aimed to fix these problems by introducing a formal governance process to its blockchain.
I'm gonna go back.
It said that existing blockchains lack to.
So notice I'm gonna listen to the problem that they solve. This tells me its viability. It kind of gives me an idea. What's the case use for this particular coin? Everyone is created for a purpose. When it tells me here's the problems looking to solve, here's its purpose, right? That's important to me.
A way to coordinate decisions and upgrades. In other blockchain communities, developers and miners would argue over changes, causing splits in the community, network forks, and slower innovation. Tezos aimed to fix these problems by introducing a formal governance process to its blockchain. Today, users of Tezos often call it a true digital commonwealth because it's designed to allow all of its stakeholders to participate in making decisions. To accomplish this, Tezos has pioneered innovations in 3 areas: smart contract safety, open participation, and upgradability. Let's take a look at the first one, smart contract safety. What are smart contracts? Smart contracts are computer programs that live on a blockchain. They automate and decentralize processes that would normally require an intermediary. For example, this is Emma. She wants to send her friend Peter some cryptocurrency 1 year from today. To do this, she could pay a real-world escrow service to hold her money and process the transaction. Or instead, she could send her money to a smart contract on Tezos that handles the whole transaction for her automatically, all while allowing Peter to verify the funds and the date he'll receive them. Because smart contracts sometimes manage large amounts of money, smart contract safety is very important. Hackers might find a bug in a contract's code and exploit it to access the funds in the contract. Or people might send money to an improperly coded smart contract and never get it back. Both of these issues have occurred on other blockchains in the past and remain an obstacle to mainstream adoption of cryptocurrency. To help prevent this, Tezos improves safety by facilitating smart contracts that can be formally verified. Formal verification is a technique that allows developers to mathematically prove the correctness of their code and ensure that it will behave as intended. It's increasingly useful in areas that rely on mission-critical code, such as the aerospace, nuclear, transportation, and finance industries. Smart contracts that are formally proven are less prone to errors that could cause funds to be lost critical code. It's increasingly useful in areas that rely on mission-critical code, such as the aerospace, nuclear, transportation, and finance industries. Smart contracts that are formally proven are less prone to errors that could cause funds to be lost due to bugs or cyber attacks. This emphasis on safety makes Tezos particularly well suited for payments and other high-value transactions and applications.
Man. Wait a second. Did y'all hear that? I mean, that's why I rewound. It's formal verification in these particular areas: aerospace, nuclear, transportation, finance industries. I mean, wow. Whoa. That seems like it's pretty important there. Okay. So Tezos is cryptocurrency and blockchain designed for safety, open participation, upgradability, man. Again, this is what it's designed for. This is why it was created. We did have some smart contract stuff already on the blockchain, but there was, as you develop or as you evolve technology, you start to see some issues that need to be resolved, and so all these, not all of them, but I would say many of these new cryptocurrencies are looking to find their niche, I guess you could say, by actually solving some of the problems that have been, seen since crypto technology was out. So what is Tezos baking? What is Tezos, not banking, baking, like bake a cake.
Lesson number 2. What is Tezos baking? Tezos is a cryptocurrency and blockchain designed for safety, open participation, and upgradability. Participating in the Tezos network starts with Tez. Tez, or X.
Now notice, I want you guys to notice, like every time they start starting the lesson, they're drilling into our heads, safety, upgradability. You know what I'm saying? These are the words they really want you to remember as it relates to this Tezos coin: open participation, safety, and upgradability. This is what because they know you're not going to remember everything, but they do want they want to make sure that we remember this. Okay. So this is this is some study stuff.
D, open participation and upgradability. Participating in the Tezos network starts with Tez. Tez, or XTZ, is the native token of the Tezos network. Let's say Emma receives some Tez in her Tezos wallet. She can hold it, spend it, or send it, just like any other cryptocurrency. She can also do something else. She can bake it. Baking Tez is a bit like mining Bitcoin. It secures the network, verifies transactions, and distributes rewards. But unlike mining, baking doesn't require expensive hardware and a lot of electricity. Instead, all it requires is Tez. This is because baking on Tezos uses a unique consensus mechanism called liquid proof of stake.
Uh-oh.
It rewards participants with Tez tokens based on how many Tez they are baking, rather than how much mining power they control.
Uh-oh.
In this way, the people who use the network, Tez holders like Emma, are the ones who run it and are rewarded by it. Let's say Emma wants to earn rewards with her Tez. If she has enough Tez, a unit of account called a roll, she can do it all by herself. All she needs is a decent computer with an internet connection and one roll of Tez to become a baker. Alternatively, if Emma doesn't want to run her own baker or doesn't have a full roll, she can still participate by delegating her Tez to another baker. The Tezos delegation process is safe and simple. Emma controls her Tez at all times, and the baker she selects keeps a percentage of her baking rewards as a fee. Regardless of whether or not she delegates, after an initial period of about 35 days, the baking rewards begin to be released. After this initial period, Emma will earn rewards every few days, as long as her baker is operational.
Y'all know
Emma can also change her delegation to a new baker at any time. This incentivizes the baker to perform.
Okay, y'all already know I'm over here like, how the hell do I bake? I'm trying to bake. Hold on a second. What? So first I was like, is this the same thing as staking? I'm like, okay, 35 days, whatever. But it sounds like this is a little bit extra here going on. I'm trying to figure out, okay, how do I do this? I ain't got to get no mining power. All I got to do I got a pretty decent computer. Okay, how the hell do I bake? What I need? How do I get me a roll? I need to get me a roll. Y'all know I'm over here thinking about shit. Let's get it. Okay, let's go back. I was too enamored by the first part. Oh, to the Lord. Okay, let me go back. Oh, the Lord. All right, I'll watch this again. Hey.
The people who use the network, Tez holders like Emma, are the ones who run it and are rewarded by it. Let's say Emma wants to earn rewards with her Tez. If she has enough Tez, a unit of account called a roll, she can do it all by herself. All she needs is a decent computer with an internet connection and one roll of Tez to become a baker. Alternatively, if Emma doesn't want to run her own baker or doesn't have a full roll, she can still participate by delegating her Tez to another baker. The Tezos delegation process is safe and simple.
Okay, so it sounds like, first we have to acquire enough Tez. Like we had to have a roll of Tez, right? So that's 8,000. Or something like that, and then you can qualify to become a baker. So I guess the minimum requirement is having enough Tez, which I guess you kind of grow and build up over time. But is Tez, that's the same thing as the coin, right? The token, right? So maybe what I'm watching now that has been changed. I wonder what the minimum requirements are. Maybe we'll find out on the website. Let's just keep going. I'm sorry. I'm like y'all asking all these questions without watching the rest of the video. My bad.
Emma controls her Tez at all times, and the baker she selects keeps a percentage of her baking rewards as a fee. Regardless of whether or not she delegates, after an initial period of about 35 days, the baking rewards begin to be released. After this initial period, Emma will earn rewards every few days, as long as her baker is operational. Emma can also change her delegation to a new baker at any time. This incentivizes the baker to perform well. The better job it does at baking, the more people like Emma will delegate their Tez to it, and the more rewards it will receive. In this way, baking on Tezos encourages open participation. The baking reward incentivizes every Tez holder to participate, no matter how many Tez they have. When everyone participates, they contribute valuable resources to the network. Bakers all over the world verify transactions, making Tezos stronger and more decentralized. They also vote on upgrades to the Tezos network, which we'll explore in the next lesson. Today, there are hundreds of Tezos bakers. Check out a list of public bakers that share rewards at mytezosbaker.com. When this video was created, almost 80% of all Tez tokens were baking. That's what open participation looks like.
Wow. mytezosbaker.com. Okay, we're going to learn today. mytezosbaker.com. That was it. Okay. It said go to mytezosbaker.com. Look at it. Austria, 5.23%. So this sounds, look at it. Let's bake 5.5%. So this sounds like look at this. So if we become bakers, guys, look at this. We can charge 15%. If we got some good efficiency and capacity, staking bonds, staking back, all this stuff. What? They've been baking since 2018. I guess you could reduce your rate if you're trying to get in the game, is bake for cheaper, I guess. Stake and bake, not steak and shake. What is this? Oh, Lord. Look at this. Netherlands, Australia, all over the world, South Korea, Germany, steak fish, block power, shake and bake. 15% just to let your computer do something. Oh, look at this. So Coinbase is a baker. Now it's making sense. Coinbase is a baker. Coinbase charges 25% to bake, and they yield 4.57%. Hence the reason why they have no problem paying us 4% to help as a joining in partnership with Coinbase, while they get 25%. You see how the game is played. I knew it. I was like, wait a second, how are they paying me 4%? Right? I knew it was something. Well, shit, it's easy to pay somebody 4% when you get paid 25%. Right? They get paid 25% to out of the United States. Man, these motherfuckers smart, man. Why should all the white boys have all the fun? And again, excuse me if any white boy is watching. I'm not. It's the name of a book that was written by one of my black counterparts, as he's talking about, us getting into these financial markets. So Coinbase has one of the highest rates. They charge 25%, and they say, okay, well, y'all users of Coinbase, which would be you and I, y'all can get 4%, 4.5%, right? Oh my goodness. Oh Lord, that's cool though. I mean, it's cool because I don't have the functionality. There's another exchange, 28% on this exchange in China. So we have these exchanges that are baking. We have individuals that are baking. And I'm just going. That's okay. So, but why? I guess okay. So it makes sense. They can charge 28 or 25% because they have so many users in there. You see how much money Coinbase is making? Is Coinbase publicly traded company at this particular point? Do you see how much money they're making? Oh my goodness. Okay, hold on a second. I want to know if they do go public. I'm invested. It's going public. Okay, Coinbase giant announced on Thursday that it has confidentially filed for a public offering, becoming the latest of parade of high-profile startups to pursue an IPO in 2020. Let's see. So this is back in December 2020. So that means they're getting close to IPO status at some point. They're getting close. That was in December. We're only in January. I don't know how long the process takes, but Coinbase, y'all keep your eye out for a Coinbase IPO. And I'm not saying go get it as soon as they come out, but they're going public. But the cool thing with us is that we can kind of see the kind of money they making, the kind of profits they making. My goodness. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord, let me keep going. Oh, Lord. Oh, my goodness. Oh. You got an email? Okay. Man, this some stuff right here. I mean, this stuff means some stuff to some people, but some people don't. It doesn't. All right. Wow. Oh, my goodness. Woo, Lord. Money, 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 money. Money. Woo. All right, how does Tezos upgrade itself? All right, so baking this, I just learned that today. I ain't gonna front. That's new to me. Shoot, I'm glad I learned it today. You're gonna learn today. Woo. That thing. Oh. Okay, I know how to clean. I just want to watch the video. Okay.
Lesson number 3. How does Tezos upgrade itself? Tezos is a blockchain designed for safety, open participation, and upgradability. Upgrades on Tezos are handled in a methodical way that allows all Tez token holders to have a say in the network's future. Other blockchains sometimes struggle with upgrades. They often lack clear processes for making improvements, causing disagreements among stakeholders and holding back innovation. In some cases, the blockchains can even fork, creating new cryptocurrencies, splitting their communities, and reducing their network effects. Tezos, however, has 2 features designed to help resolve these issues and incentivize innovation: a formal governance process to coordinate upgrades, and inflation funding. The formal governance process consists of 4 different voting periods. Each period lasts about 23 days. During these periods, the bakers vote on behalf of their own Tez tokens, as well as any that have been delegated to them. Delegators can change to a new baker at any time, too, to better align with their voting preferences. During the first period, the proposal period, any Tezos baker can submit a proposal to upgrade or amend the Tezos blockchain. Bakers can then upvote their favorite proposals. The most upvoted proposal during this time advances to the exploration vote period. In this period, if the proposal receives enough support from bakers, then it advances to the testing period. During the testing period, a temporary test chain is created to help make sure the proposed upgrade works and is safe for the network to adopt. After the testing period, the proposal advances to the promotion vote period. In this final voting period, bakers vote to determine if the proposal will be implemented. If the proposal receives enough support, then it's approved, and Tezos upgrades itself automatically with the new code. It becomes a part of the main Tezos chain. Thanks to this formal governance process, in 2019, Tezos became the first blockchain to upgrade itself automatically without requiring a fork.
Wow.
Even the formal governance process itself can be upgraded over time. The second Tezos feature designed to improve upgradability is inflation funding. During the governance process, bakers can propose upgrades to improve Tezos. But what incentivizes them to do so? Developing and proposing a blockchain upgrade can be a lot of work. This problem, how to pay for long-term core development and upgrades, is something that affects the blockchain industry as a whole and can lead to slower innovation. Inflation funding is designed to solve this problem. To incentivize people to create proposals, Tezos allows bakers to attach invoices to their proposals. If a proposal is successfully approved in the governance process, then the protocol automatically mints the amount of tokens specified in the invoice and pays it. This means that upgrading Tezos over the long term doesn't rely on altruism and external organizations to reward innovation. Instead, developers are financially incentivized by the network itself to improve Tezos. Together, the formal governance process and inflation funding allow Tezos to evolve openly and methodically without forks or splits in the community. And because every stakeholder can participate in this process, it's a true digital commonwealth. And it's just the start.
Wow. Okay. I got, because I was, I was looking at that rate and I was like, well, y'all, what? Listen, guys, like, Oh, whew, Lord! I mean, I'm blown away right now. Here's some things that come to mind. Number one, we got to make sure we get our children in the game, guys. Like developing and all this stuff they're talking about. That's the wave of the future. You might have to you might have to do is it Indians? I think it's the Chinese do. The Chinese, when they raise their children, they don't give their children choices. They tell them, listen, you're going to be a doctor or engineer. We might need to get to that space because this is the future, guys. And if we ain't in this space of developing and getting rewarded for contracts for innovation, getting paid. Like anytime they say the term reward, I mean get paid. You know what I'm saying? Don't get it twisted. Every time they talk about rewards and all this stuff, it ain't like it's no candy or no T-shirt. They talking about paying you. That's what they talking about. Oh my goodness. So I'm seeing a lot of value here. And the reason why, number one, Coinbase wouldn't be in it if they wouldn't get paid. They're getting 25% to bring all their users to stake this coin and then to continue to give them support for this coin. And also we could also say adoption of this particular coin, which is aimed at solving a problem in the blockchain network. Now I so wish they increased that 4.63%, but I ain't gonna be greedy. I ain't gonna be greedy. I don't have the 2 billion people database that they got to go out and command 4.25%. But I'm just saying, now that I know somebody getting 25%, we might just have to take the BBC and become our own little Coinbase. You know what I'm saying? Woo! Oh Lord. Oh, okay. That's what I'm talking about, man. What's going on, Wakita? What'd you say you need one for the Gamma 8? Okay, keep me posted. I want in too. Okay. Oh, y'all talking about something else. The whole industry I'm trying to get into. I know that's right. Got your 16-year-old watching. That's what I'm talking about. Crypto is bigger than you better believe it, dog. That's why. Listen, here's my job. My job as an educator is to educate. Now, who show up? That's what I say, man. When the student is ready, the teacher will appear. Who show up to learn? I can't do nothing about that. Who gonna watch the replays? I can't control that. What I do know is we gonna keep on this track, learning all that we can in small bite-sized pieces. Because how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. That's what I'm gonna keep doing. Because because I know it's gonna lead to wealth. That's what I believe. For me, I don't know what anybody else believes, but I believe my education, you know what I'm saying, is gonna lead me to some prosperity. Okay, and what did Malcolm X say? He said the passport is knowledge. The passport, education is the key. Education is the passport. But I'm gonna take it a step further, brother Malcolm. It's self-education is the passport. They're not gonna teach this in school. They're not gonna teach it in college. They ain't gonna teach it in none of those mainstream traditional universities because they don't really want whoever it is to go there to advance. It's self-education that's going to lead you and I to the land flowing with milk and honey. And I don't really like milk too much, but I like me some honey. So Tezos cryptocurrency and decentralized computing platform features include proof of stake consensus, formal verification, which lets developers verify the correctness of their code, and the ability to let stakeholders vote on changes. So now you got a voting component, which we haven't seen in the other ones that we looked at in the past. That's almost like being a stakeholder of a stock, where you have, you get your little email and Apple say, hey, we got this meeting coming up and we need you to vote. I just got one today, right? Now we're starting to get into ownership. We're getting into, being a part of the decision-making processes, Tezos blockchain creation process is called baking. We just learned about that's new to me. Now, pineapples. Tezos holders who take their tokens can receive Tezos tokens as reward for creating and verifying blocks. And here's the part down here we talked about. We were super excited about. I think even more excited about now that we understand this just a little bit better. Now, you also can come over here to the website, which is here, and start learning. I like that. What is Tezos? So, look at this: on-chain governments, smart contracts, delegation, right? All this stuff, the basics. Okay, so all of this stuff here, I'm not going to read through all of this. I think we just got a good lesson. But you want to shore up your education. You come on over here. You can sign up for updates if you are going to be a stakeholder of this particular coin. And you know what? Let me go. I'm a stakeholder. Let me go ahead and give them. Here you go. Make sure you keep me in a loop. I don't want to miss nothing. You can have my little email address. Here we go. I don't want to miss nothing. Okay, I clicked sign me up. It didn't work. I don't know. Did it work? I don't know. It don't look like it worked. Yeah, I need to update y'all. Sometimes this happens. It's probably a 2021 type thing. Anyway, so that's what I got there here as well. Again, $2.87 per coin. So every coin that's out there is not $31,000 like Bitcoin. But also I'm interested in learning about this thing over here, this vault thing. A vault is a great place to store your crypto for the long term. Features include time-delayed withdrawals, multiple approvers, and offline storage. So I'm going to take some time probably Friday. Today's Tuesday. And we're going to learn about vaults. Figure out what that is over here. Offline storage. So looks like Coinbase is giving you the option again that they're still a little bit in control of it. But, I'm saying to me, it's no different than a bank. To me, I get what some people are, what some people say, these wallets and cold storage wallets. Listen, listen, I don't do all that with my current money. So I'm just not, I know how to get money. So if something gets stolen from me, I'm just going to go get more of it. That's just what I'm going to do. So at any rate, in the comments below, I'd love for you to share something that you learned. You can, what's up with you, Ayana? We're gonna have to, tag team up in here, Ayana. We're gonna have to get them. I know you've been learning. I know you've been doing your homework. So, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna act like I know everything. I'm just learning on the fly, but I know how to interpret stuff, and I'm gonna try my best not to miss no opportunity. Oh, okay. It's like a savings account. Okay. All right. Cool. All right. Well, we'll go through that stuff together. I guess maybe tomorrow, maybe next time. Yeah, we'll just do it tomorrow. I don't have nothing on tap, so we'll look at vaults a little bit at least. In the comments, I would love you to share something that you learned today. I don't do this just to do this. I do this to make a difference as we are getting our crypto learning on. And so hopefully we made a difference in your education here today. Basically, I ask you to answer this question in the comments below. Was this worth your time and why? Was this worth your time and why? Quite honestly, guys, everybody should probably be in this class, but everybody's not interested in some of these things, and that's okay. It's only the few. It really is. No matter how accessible or how available stuff is, it's only the few. And y'all can see that as y'all continue to live life. It's only the few, right? It's going to be the few that leads to many. It's going to be the few that gets rich while the many are still poor, broke, busted, and disgusted. It's only the few. But that's all we need. Okay? That's all we need. All right, let's see. Man said, oh, I see 2021 will be popping. Got to get to studying. Absolutely. Time for you to rejoin that Black Billionaires Club as well. Learn that I want to be a banker. I want to be a banker too. We're gonna get our banker on it too. We're gonna be shaking it. We're gonna be staking and baking. Oh yeah, man. Absolutely, man. Around the way, girl, man. Thanks so much, man. My pleasure. She rose in the house. Only the few. Only the few. We want to take everybody with us, but only the few gonna get on the bus. Only the few gonna take the trip. Only the few gonna be on the yacht with you. Only the few are gonna be in a limo with you. It's only gonna be the few. Unfortunately, you just gotta leave the others behind and come back for them once they say, dang, they done did it. I was thinking this morning, guys, as I was thinking about some of my ex-employers. You know what I was saying to myself? The people who used to write me up for my conduct are going to be the people that's in my that's sitting in attendance of my webinars or my sermons or presentations. The same people that used to write me up are going to be the same people that's trying to figure out how did I do it. How did you do it? We still over here trying. You still over here living paycheck to paycheck, and you done outscaled us. Yeah. Self-education. I've learned what I need to get to move on. Absolutely, baking and staking and baking. All coin connected. Yeah. Well, it's all connected to Ethereum or Bitcoin. Yes, sir. Absolutely. Well, beautiful people, I want to say thanks so much for tuning in. It definitely is a pleasure to connect with like-minded, you know what I'm saying, people that aspire to learn what they don't know so they can earn what they don't have. And that's just what we do here, New Black Wall Street Crypto Learning. I want you guys to remember this, that it takes a village. It starts with us. Let's build as we climb together. We all we got, beautiful people. Matter of fact, we all we need. Thank God that's more than enough. Until next episode, you know what time it is. Mr. DJ, hit the music.
The new Black Wall Street. Thanks you for joining the show. We gave a lot of great tips, but it's time to go. Take the knowledge we shared, hope you use it and grow. We will see you all there at the next episode of The New Black Wall Street. The New Black Wall Street.